I have done horrible things. Hi, my name is Ohima. I read interesting stories, so if you like interesting stories, let's be friends. I have a lot on my chest to share with your audience, and I've chosen to share with you alone. I am Vic, and Kofi. I have done horrible things. Concerning the post about a guy with gono, I would like to send this caution to the guys on your page. They should desist from trying to get into ladies' panties. I didn't want to reveal this, but as a new soul in Christ, I have to confess my past and prevent the ladies and gentlemen on your page from the devil. I was 9 years old when I was brought to Accra to live with my auntie. I stayed with her for 15 good years and she introduced me to a secret society. I'm a Nodna. I'm 24 and I'll be 25 soon, but I don't live with her anymore. My auntie is very rich and can afford all what she wants in life, but her source of wealth is bloodstained. When I was young, my auntie usually come home at noon and she has a special room that she only enters. Well, I was young and ignorant, so I didn't pay attention to her moves until I was in SHS. Then I started suspecting her. Why does she come home at noon? What does she do in that room? Why does she bring different kinds of men each day? I even thought she was a hookup. I was anxious and something happened one day. She picked me up from Infantiman Girls SHS after the vacation. We came home and she had to pick up groceries from the supermarket. That's when I had the opportunity to enter her secret room and I went blind immediately. As I told you earlier, she comes home every noon and goes straight to that room. But I think on that very day, she forgot to lock the secret room before coming to pick me up from school. We alighted at the gate and she told me to go inside that she was going for her groceries. She left and I entered the house. I was scared when I saw the secret room unlocked, but you know how we ladies are, curious about everything. So I was lying in the secret room blinded. I could feel cold water on my body and it was like being under a seawater. I couldn't do anything. I was just lying on the floor. I don't know how my auntie got into the room, but I could feel her presence. I was able to talk after feeling her presence in the secret room, and I could hear her talking. I warned you not to enter this room, but you didn't obey my instructions. And before I release you from your blindness, unless you accept to work with me, I was able to talk to her, so I asked her, Auntie, I'm doing all the house chores and everything in this house. So what work do you want me to do again? I was still blind and lying on the floor. She said I'll tell that later and have to accept her offer before I can have my sight again. I agreed because I was going through a lot. Being blind for a few hours was part two. I agreed because I was going through a lot. Being blinded for a few hours was like living in darkness. I could hear incantation in the secret room. She gave me something to swallow, which I don't know what it is till now. She said I'll live long if I swallowed it, and that's what our grandparents swallowed and lived a longer life. I did all she said, and that was the beginning of my predicament. After swallowing what she gave me, she warned me not to say a word about the incident or I'll go mad. And she said I'm going to richer than her. As time went on, I became wealthy indeed. All this happened when I was just 19, and that was my introduction to the secret society. I have to sleep with 3 men each day and use their spends for money. I can't sleep with more than 3 men in a day or I'll die. All these were instructions my auntie gave me after swallowing what she gave me. And my desire for sex was madness after swallowing that thing. I even masturbate and wet dreams. So I started sleeping with rich men that were introduced to me by my auntie, and I already knew what to do: get their sperms for rituals. I have destroyed countless souls, especially men and young boys. My auntie opened an account for me at EcoBank and money will be deposited into my account strangely, something like 10,000, 20,000 and over. I was young, but I had my own car at 19. I became so happy and even introduced about 8 girls to the secret society. It was only I and my auntie, but the fraternity became bigger with my introductions. 6 out of the 8 girls I introduced to the society were my classmates. The other 2 were Ashawo girls. Each and every lady has her task and they have to achieve that target or face the consequences. And the more you reach your target, the higher your rank is. Please, I'll continue later. I have to join Alpha Hours for prayers. Not only men sleep with madmen, women or ladies also have sex with madmen. Others also have to sleep with young boys under the age of 18. It's a rule in our fraternity that you can't have sex with the same man twice, else you would die. So after round 1, we don't allow men to have sex with us again because we know the consequences. We have sex with men only once and we need it to get their sperms. After that, the man has only a year to live and he will die. My classmates I introduced to the fraternity has also introduced others. Do you remember the day you posted about a powerful woman of God? Part 3 is up. Part 3. Do you remember the day you posted about a powerful woman of God? 2 members of our fraternity are also on your page, but I'll not disclose their name. They took the woman's contacts from you because they want to leave the fraternity. They are destroying and killing innocent souls and is hunting them. So Kofi was able to confirm those 2 people. And he asked there, but how did you know of them asking for the prophetess contact? They told me about it and they want to see the woman if she can help them leave the fraternity. I wish them good luck. Kofi, I'm no more in the fraternity. I'm a new soul. God knows what he's doing. I went to a church on a mission to seduce the pastor and make him knock me. That was my task during that period. I have to sleep with the pastor and get his sperm, but this pastor, which I'll not disclose his name, is very powerful. I had salvation that fateful day, and he even asked me to see him after church service. I did exactly that. He asked me to stop what I'm doing. He revealed all my secrets, and I was shocked. I knew he was right. It was not easy for him to deliver me from the devil. It was a battle. The devil won't allow you to take what he has, but God has the most power. I know I committed sinful acts and killed many people, but the Bible tells me that Jesus did not come to this world for righteous people, but for the sinful ones. And I accept that I am a sinner, and God should forgive me, for I am a new soul. Kofi, I and the devil have nothing in common now. I don't want to go back to that fraternity again. You don't know what I've been through, so you won't understand me. My auntie is dead and gone. She was buried a year ago. She failed to perform one of her tasks, so her life was taken. We have to send her deceased to the north for the burial tradition. Please send this caution to the guys out there. They should be careful with their lives. It's not every plant they must enter. Most of the pretty ladies out there are also into rituals, and men are their victims. I know what I'm talking about because I've been there. It's too late. I have to take my rest. We'll chat next time. What do you think about this story? Thank you for watching.